iOS App Design and Development Services in San Francisco, California. iOS is an operating system designed by Apple for their mobile devices. Get iOS App Design and Development Services in San Francisco, California, which powers iPhones and iPods. It's also the base of 3 operating system: iPodOS, tvOS and watchOS. iOS is the second biggest mobile operating system in the world. iOS app design is done on many different software files. Most iOS apps are developed in the Swift language. Moreover, you must have an Apple device for development. Other than that, there are many different languages in which we can develop iOS apps like Flutter, C#, Python, etc. This article will cover all the aspects of iOS app design, including guidelines, tools, and much more. iOS App Design Guidelines. Apple has many guidelines that a designer must follow to develop and publish an iOS app on the App Store. Here are some iOS design guidelines for apps. Consistent design. The consistent app uses consistent language and visuals. It means that items with similar functions should have a similar appearance, i.e., they have homogeneous colors or icons. Consistent design clarifies the user interaction and creates a sense of familiarity with the app for new users. Feedback. Apple likes feedback in between operations. Designer can display feedback in many different methods, like a progress bar or by using audio. Feedback keeps the user informed about actions and show the results of an operation. Direct manipulation. iOS app uses direct manipulation because it helps the user see the immediate results of their actions. Direct manipulation is essential when OS use gestures to understand the user's command. User control. A good iOS app provides the course of actions that puts the user in control of the situation. It is a good practice as it prevents the user from making any mistakes. Interface essentials. This will define the essential elements of an iOS app page. Bar. It provides status like where are we in app, provide navigation, search option, and allows us to take some actions. It is present at the top of the app. View. It is the part of the app where all the information is displayed. This part displays texts, images, animation, etc. Controls. Basic function of the controls is to initiate actions and project information. It's located at the bottom of the app. Top 5 iOS app design tools. Designing an app requires good taste, knowledge about the app, and most importantly, lastly, a functional app design tool. Below are the 5 best iOS app design tools. Sketch. The Sketch is a vector-based design tool focusing on interface design, available for macOS users only. It has gained quite popularity among designers because of its easy-to-use and solid tools. The Sketch is very easy to learn and growing rapidly. It was developed in 2010 and worked only with Mac OS. InVision. Another app design tool specifically developed for Mac OS users. It is one of the most powerful design tools on the list. Amazon, HBO and Lyft use it for their app designs. InVision allows you to easily animate transitions and add micro-interactions to turn a static screen into a working prototype. InVision was specially developed for Mac OS users in 2011. Adobe XD. Adobe is very well known for its powerful and convenient design and editing tools like Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, etc. XD is another addition to this incredible lineup. XD is a swift way of designing, prototyping and sharing your design. It has an interactive and easy-to-understand interface. The interactive tool was developed in 2016 for Windows and iOS. Now, we can even download it on Android and iOS. Framer. A Framer is one of the most advanced design tools for interactive iOS apps. It doesn't require any coding because you can simply design by dragging and dropping the UI elements. Prominent features of Framer are automatic grouping, flexible stacks and adaptive layouts. The tool was developed in 2014 and worked only with Mac OS. Justinmind. Justinmind is incredible software for mobile app wireframes and prototypes. It has built-in UI kits for iOS, Android and the web. The main features of JustinMind are defining interactions, simulating tab controls, database simulation with actual data, and annotating widgets. The software was developed in 2007 and worked with both Windows and Mac OS. Commonly used iOS app design templates. Templates are the working prototype of a previously designed app. It allows the designer to meet short deadlines as everything is there, and with minor changes, he or she has their iOS app interface. We so not recommend this, but the deadline is short, or the budget is less, you can use this approach for iOS app design. WooCommerce iOS app. WooCommerce by Woobox is the best iOS template for an e-commerce app. The template has around 40 well-designed pages to feature products. Moreover, it has both light and dark theme with AdMob integration and wishes list functionality. PicLab. PicLab template is inspired by another iOS app called PicLab. The template has all the key features of a modern photo editor with easy and quick photo editing. Salient features of the app include text collages, sticker creation, filter, contrast, texture photo editing and background insertion. Moreover, you get a PSD file of icons. RideMate. RideMate is a ride-sharing app template that you can use to develop a taxi or delivery application. It is a completely working app developed in Swift language with a customizable interface through PSD files. The template also supports login through Facebook and Google. Events. It is an event iOS app in which a user can share and store happening events around the world. Swift language is used in the template's development. It allows the end user to add events that you can approve and add. The app has buttons that will automatically mark the event in the calendar and open maps for directions. Moreover, you can also share events on social media. Instagram mobile template. This template is for Instagram lovers. The iPhone template allows you to develop your photo and video sharing app. The app allows users to log in with their email, Google account, or Facebook and supports push notifications. Best iOS app design practice. iOS app design practice is very similar to Android app design. Minimalism. Minimalist designs are getting more and more popular because of two reasons. First, they look beautiful, and second, they are easy to design. You can make your app minimalist by using these two basic approaches. White space is the main character of minimalist design. The interface doesn't have a lot of elements, which makes it easier to understand information. Another way to do this is by hiding the navigation panel and bars under a single icon. The other example of a hidden element is Liquid Swipe, where a swipe brings out new options. Dynamic UI. Dynamic UI makes the app responsive, as a dynamic app can change itself according to the type of device. It makes the app interactive on every screen, from wide to small screens. Neumorphism. Neumorphism is a design principle in which interface elements replicate real-world objects. It takes a lot of effort, however the end result's really worth that. The shadows, lights and detail of the elements drastically enhance the experience. Do not hide the status bar. Never hide the status bar in an iOS app. Because it seems awkward, but it has some practical advantages. You can use many innovative ideas to fit the status bar in your interface, like putting a background or using a frosted glass design.